This is the Emergency Medical Minute, sponsored by Health One.
So we're going to talk about malaria. There's a study that just came out that's talking about really high resistance that's starting in Cambodia. So there's a number of different medications. Plasmodium, falciparum is kind of the main one that we think of for high resistance. It started with chloroquine resistance for a while ago, and it also started in Cambodia. Now, a lot of the top-line medications, they're seeing a high level of resistance. The WHO just did a genetic study. A bunch of the hospitals in Oxford and Bangkok have been doing genomic testing of the different malaria strains. And they're finding in this area of Cambodia where the malaria is very resistant to even the top-line medications, that's spreading rapidly. So they're finding it all the way to Thailand, they're finding it in Vietnam, and they're expecting that this will spread globally pretty quickly. It's pretty scary because lots of the medications that are used to treat it, we don't have any alternatives right now. They are developing a vaccine. There are 220 million people who were infected in 2017 and 400,000 died. Most of those are elderly or young people in Africa. People who are treated quickly usually recover, but they're really scared because of this high resistance that's spreading genetically very rapidly. So I wanted to talk mainly about prevention today. My son just had a trip to India to teach English at the beginning of the summer, and he took the prophylaxis, luckily didn't have any issues, but Permethrin is actually a treatment for prevention. So you can spray clothes, sleeping bags, socks, everything to prevent, and then 100% DEET on top of that. There was a study that I think it was the U.S. Air Force did up in Alaska. This would never be IRB approved today. They split the groups in Permethrin treated and 100% DEET, and then nothing, and then sat them out in the middle of like the crazy mosquito fields in Alaska. And then they measured bites per square inch, and it was basically none to like crazy amount. I don't remember the exact number. So prevention. I don't think we'll see malaria here unless we're getting travelers. But this is also huge for anything else, West Nile, any of the other viral-borne stuff. So if you're going to head out to the mountains, definitely think about pre-treating your stuff with Permethrin. You can spray all of your clothes. You can spray sleeping bags. And then you just let it dry, and then you wash it, and it can actually go through 6 to 8 washes before you need to reapply. So go ahead.
Are they seeing any increase in people with sickle cell? Is it affecting those people the same, or is it?
You know, I'm not sure about that question. I think people are a lot sicker if they're infected with malaria when they're sickle cell, but I don't know that they're specifically targeted more. So, yeah. Thanks.
We are on a quest to provide the world with free medical education. Please help us out by rating us on iTunes, following us on social media, and subscribing to our newsletter at emergencymedicalminute.com.